Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the scholarship presentations this evening and also the board meeting of the Housing Authority. Thank you for coming. I will now turn the agenda over to Mr. Horan.
Okay, thank you, Agnes. Good evening. I'm John Horan. I am the Executive Director of the Housing Authority of the City of Erie. I'm pleased to welcome all of you here tonight for our special presentation for our scholarships. And first, I'd like to introduce our board members. Agnes Priscaro is the chair of the Housing Authority Board. Next to her is Pat Michael. Pat is the vice chair. And on the end is Ned Smith. Ned is a commissioner. We have two other board members that we're expecting tonight, but we will begin the proceedings without them. This is a special meeting of the Housing Authority. We have this meeting once a year. We have it down here in City Council chambers because of the significance, importance of the meeting. This is our annual scholarship presentations. We have two scholarships that we present each year, two types of scholarships. The first is the Louis J. Tullio College Scholarship Award. We have five students, college students, or soon-to-be college students who will be receiving that award. It's named after Mayor Tullio, who was the mayor of the city of Erie for 24 years. He passed away in 1990. It's hard to believe. It's been 25 years. And he was a friend of the Housing Authority and also a teacher and a coach. And education meant an awful lot to Lou Tullio, and he understood the importance of it. The second type of scholarship that we will be awarding tonight is the Ellen Curry Elementary School Scholarship. Ellen Curry was a member of the Housing Authority Board for 24 years. She was appointed to the board by Lou Tullio. She was the first African American to be appointed to the board of the Housing Authority. Ellen passed away about 20 years ago now, but before she died, she set up the Ellen Curry Foundation, the purpose of which is to provide scholarships to elementary school students so that they would have the option of attending private schools. Ellen also understood the importance of education. So, we've been doing this for about 20 years now, thanks to Mayor Tullio and to Ellen Curry. We have been able to award about $400,000 in scholarships over the past 20 years. So it's been a wonderful program for the young people who live in public housing and their families. Tonight we will be awarding just over $23,000 to 21 elementary school students who will be attending parochial elementary schools, and to 5 college-bound students. So with that by way of background, we will get on with the award ceremony. Again, on behalf of the board, I'm so happy that we have such a nice turnout here this evening. And special thanks to the parents for the importance that you have placed on education for your children. So I'll talk a little bit about the older students, and then we're going to have everybody come up, and you'll get a chance to see them and to meet them. Okay, we are going to do our college-bound students first. And when I call your name, would you please come up? Isaiah Howard. Those of you who were here last year will remember Isaiah. Isaiah was kind enough to play the flute for us last year. He has just completed his first year at Mercyhurst University, Isaiah lives with his mother in one of our Section 8 assisted housing units. He is a 2014 graduate of Collegiate Academy, where he earned a 3.34 grade point average. For those who have forgotten, he started playing the violin when he was in third grade at the neighborhood art house. He plays many instruments, including the piccolo, viola, and flute. Performed in many school shows, the Erie Playhouse Productions, Mercier's Orchestra, Mercier String Ensemble, Erie Young People's Chorus, and he has performed at Carnegie Hall. He is attending Mercier's University. In his first year, you'll be glad to know that he had a 2.96 average. I'm going to round that off to a 3-point average. What do you think of that? He's, I think, still planning to major in flute performance and music education. Isaiah wants to earn a doctorate and teach at the college level. And Isaiah, we're not going to ask you to perform tonight. But how about saying a few words? Tell us about your first year at Mercyhurst.
My first year was pretty fun. I learned a lot, and I'm excited for the next 3 years and next 4 after that.
How about performances you're doing there?
This year has been pretty good with performances. Me and my teachers have talked, and I've decided to throw my own recital in the 2016 year of February. The time might be between 30 to 45 minutes long of just flute repertoire from all 4 periods.
All right, thank you, Isaiah. We don't very often select a scholarship recipient for the college kids more than once, but Isaiah, and we have another young lady tonight that is in their second round. So obviously they have to do well in school, and if they have some other characteristics like his tremendous talent for music, then we would like to recognize him a second time. That's what we did with Isaiah. Okay, next we have Alec Lichniak. Alec. Okay, guess where he went to high school? This is a test now. Strong Vincent. Graduated 13th in his class. Strong Vincent with a 3.5 grade point average. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Alec, but you were only there for 2 years, is that right? Okay. He was there 2 years, and he managed to get himself elected senior class president in the second year. Pretty good. He was on the junior ROTC, where he was a drill team commander. He held 2 jobs, one at Walmart, one at Foot Locker. He's been admitted to Penn State Barron College of Engineering. He wants to be an aerospace engineer. He wants to design and build airplanes. Okay. Alec, tell us a little about yourself and why you want to be an aerospace engineer.
All right, well, when I was applying for the scholarship, I told them, so that's probably why you asked. But it's actually a funny story. I'm 18 years old, so 9/11 happened a long time ago. But at the time, I was little, and I remember it. I thought it was the plane's fault. So I wanted to help build and design planes that helped people, because I was like, why is the plane hurting people? It was really, really confusing to me at the time. So it's just been going on since then. I've been playing with Legos, at little kid ages. And then I got plane designs, little models, and now I had an internship at Lord and actually doing it now. So that's...
All right. Now, Alec's not the shy one, in case you didn't know that. He's a very, very interesting young man. And, we see so many young people come through public housing. If you read a newspaper or watch television, you only see the bad things that a handful of kids do. But there are so many wonderful young men like these two and their compatriots here this evening who have a wonderful future ahead of them, and we're so proud of them. That's why we love to celebrate them at least once a year. Congratulations. Okay, next we have a first-time recipient, Sarah Waya. Sarah. Let's go here, Sarah. Okay, Sarah lives at Harbor Homes with her parents and her brother. Come up here, Sarah. You can't get away. And she is a graduate of Villa Maria Academy with a 3.5 grade point average. Yeah, that's worth it. Now, she was a Latin scholar. You don't see too many Latin scholars. They call it the dead language, but by the way, almost all of our languages are based one way or another on Latin. So here's a test. You ready? Deum qui laetificat juventutem mea, quies tuus domeas, quies tum affligi me inimicus. You want to translate? Okay, well, you don't have to. Now listen, I was an altar boy growing up, and we said the Mass in Latin back then. That's how long ago it was. And those were the first Latin responses to what the priest said. And when you get that beat into your head at a young age, there's a few things that you never forget, and I'll never forget that Latin prayer. So I'll teach that to you, okay? Then you can wow them. At Allegheny College, that's where she'll be attending. Originally from South Sudan, she lives at Harbor Homes with her parents and her brother. She wants to become a dentist. She tutors immigrants at the Quality of Life Learning Center. She works for us as a summer intern at Erie Heights. She lives on the east side. She works on the west side. She takes 2 buses to get to work every morning. And I'm going to read a quote from her Latin teacher. Sarah is a consistent A average in Latin and was easily the best student in her class. She is trustworthy, honest, an independent thinker, and unafraid to pursue her own path. She is active in teaching English to immigrants in Erie and is working to end bullying of immigrant students. Let's give her another round of applause. Congratulations. Okay. All right. Next we have Kiana Morgan. Kiana. Kiana. Okay, where does she work? It's a test. She works at the Wise Kids Club. Are you out at the John Horan Garden Department?
Agnes Pesquero.
Okay, she's at Agnes Pesquero with our youth program. And I'm proud to say that Kiana is a second-time Tullio Scholarship Award winner. She will be in her second year at Carlow University in Pittsburgh. In her first year, she had a 3.55 grade point average. She is a pre-med and a pre-law major. She graduated last year from Strong Vincent High School, where she was #1 in her class. We know how to pick them. Kiana, why don't you tell us a little bit about Carlow and how you did down there?
The first year was pretty fast. I had a great time, though. Finals week is no joke, so pay attention to that. The classes are pretty small, so I had a lot of one-on-one activity, so I thank them a lot for that. And overall, it was a pretty great year.
Thank you. Okay, now our last Tulio recipient is not with us tonight. He had to go down to a orientation at Pitt, University of Pittsburgh. It is Curtis Duck. Curtis lives in one of our scattered site houses with his mother and younger sister. He is a recent graduate of Collegiate Academy with a 3.78 grade point average. He will be majoring in engineering. Curtis wants to work for a Fortune 500 company. And I want to read this short reference from his math teacher at Collegiate. And he had grades in math that I've never seen before, so I'll just read this. I consider it quite an honor for Curtis to ask me to vouch for his credentials. He is a perfect example of our motto here at Collegiate, which is pride, honor, and respect. He presents himself as a mature young man, honest, respectful, intelligent, and willing to be of help to others. So let's give him a round of applause, even though. Okay, so those are our college students, again, on their way, two of them well on their way, and the other two, I'm sure, will do us proud this time next year. So let's give them another round. Okay, you guys can go down. We'll get the little kids up here. Okay, our next group is our Ellen Curry scholarship recipients. All of these are repeats from last year. And as I call your name, please come up. Stay up here with me until we get through all of you, and then we will give everybody a chance to get a photo of you up here on the big stage. And I'll start with the oldest and work my way down. We now have a student who will be in 8th grade, Blessed Sacrament, and he has been a scholarship recipient since kindergarten, James Coleman. I have to get that T-shirt. I want that T-shirt. Who needs luck when you're this handsome? There you go. All right. How are things at Blessed Sacrament?
Good.
Come on, you're the 8th grader. You gotta. Oh, okay. Is he shy at home? No, I didn't think so. Okay, 6th grader, we have Elena Blow. She's at St. Peter Cathedral. Elena. Not here, okay. And we have 5th grader at St. James, Tahariam Pierce. Okay, Taharian is not here, but this is, wait here, honey. She wants to. You're so pretty, I'm going to stand by you all night, okay? Taharian goes to St. James, and he plays football for St. James, right?
He plays football for Erie Tackle Football League for Prep, Mike Mixler and the Ramblers.
Okay. Well, in any event, he's involved at halftime for the Save an Eye game Friday night at the stadium, and they're going to perform at halftime, I think. So they have a practice tonight, so he's excused. Would you please give this to your brother? But you stay up here with me. You take it, give it to him, okay? There's nothing underneath. She says, show me the money. Do you want to say something? Okay. All right. Okay, we have a fourth grader at St. James, Emiliana Pierce. Yeah, congratulations. Here, you can stand right here. And third grade at Blessed Sacrament, Jamarion Coleman. You want to stand by your brother, or you want to stand over here? Okay. And third grader at St. James, let's see. Neasia, okay. Akret. Where is she? Here she comes. Congratulations. And a third grader at St. Peter's Cathedral, Naba Abdelnabi. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Second grade at St. Luke's, Melody Desua. Oops. Congratulations. And another second grader at Holy Family, Dariona Price. Congratulations. And a second grade at St. Peter Cathedral, Garang Rag. Second grader at Holy Family, Jamir Rowan. Congratulations. And we have several first graders. Luther Memorial first grader, Zion Clark. Congratulations. And at St. James, first grader, Haslin Coleman Pierce. Yeah. And first grader, I think these are all going into first, yeah. Gia Moyer, Luther Memorial. Congratulations. And finally, our first grader at St. James, Zayed Sami. Congratulations. Here you go, honey. You can stand right here. Come here. Come here. He's got hair. I want him to stand in front of me, okay? It makes me feel good. All right. Did I miss anyone? Anyone come in late? Okay. All right. Well, let's congratulate our young students again. And we're going to get a couple photographs, so if you want to grab one, you can. We're going to scoot everybody in a little bit. And let's move the little ones up in front here. Should move up. Taller ones, come on back here, guys. Oh, yeah, turn turn those around.
There's a really short little boy there.
Scrunch, 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 scrunch. Perfect. Think summertime.
This little girl's just grinning.
Pizza.
Okay, everybody got the picture? One more over here. Okay. All right.
Wait, one more.
Okay, our next group is those who have earned awards for perfect attendance or honors cards. Each year we give out a certificate for those who get an honors card for the entire year or have perfect attendance for the entire year. And this starts from first grade and goes through 8th grade. So we think it's important to recognize the children as they progress through school, and certainly getting them to school, making sure they're there every day is an important obligation of the parent, so we want to recognize your efforts. And academically, if they have an honors card for the entire school year, we recognize that also. In each grading period, we also give them a little gift certificate. I think for the perfect attendance, we give gift certificates to Burger King, and so if they make it through the whole year, they get a bond, a gift card to Walmart. Okay, so when I call your name, come on up, get your certificate, and then you will get your gift certificate as soon as we get them in the mail. First, again, 8th grader James Coleman. James.
He just left.
James left. Couldn't wait. Okay, 5th grade for perfect attendance at the R. Benjamin Wiley School, Emery Morgan. Congratulations, Emery. You stay here. Okay, 7th grade at Wilson. Perfect attendance and honors card, Chandra Shuan. Chandra. Congratulations. And we have a 10th grader, Charter of Excellence School, perfect attendance. Bikash Shuan, is that your? Two of our students from Nepal. I shouldn't say two of our students, two of our recent immigrants from Nepal. Okay, a 4th grader from Edison, Safal, Damal. Congratulations. And 12th grade honors card, Zainab Kareem, 12th grader at East. Not here. How about Ala Kareem? She's a 10th grader at East High School. Congratulations. Will you take your brothers? And well, the whole family got honors card. Why don't the whole family come up? Okay, we have Fatima and Rakaya Kareem. Fatima? And second grader Edison, perfect attendance, Tiana Grady. Congratulations. Here, right here, right here, right here. Okay, we have 10th grader at East High School, honors card, Halimo Saeed. Congratulations. And 7th grader at Deal, perfect attendance, Quayshawn McLaurin. Congratulations. And finally, 5th grader at Deal, perfect attendance, Carmelo McLaurin. Carmelo. Congratulations. Okay, let's give them all a round of applause. We can get a photo of this group. Anybody wants to get a photo, you can come on up.
Come on, girls. Come on, girls at the end who are being shy. Squish over there.
Okay, I just want to again thank the parents for your work to encourage the daily attendance at school and the work on grades on a year in and year out basis. It is so important. The road out of public housing is through education. So you need to tell your child that every day, reinforce that with them every day. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. We appreciate what you're doing very much. We will take a short break here, and then we will reconvene the regular meeting of the Housing Authority. So you're certainly welcome to stay for that, but we thank you very much for coming tonight. Have a good evening.
baby looks so tiny to be walking around, doesn't she?